It was like a fairy tale return for Trevor Chalobah in his homecoming at the bridge and rocking up a well-earned man of the match performance, as well as ranking first in a couple of metrics, being absolutely instrumental at the back, not setting a foot wrong. He was so composed, calm in possession, focused, made right tackles, interceptions. That tells you all you need to know about Trev Chalobah's strong mentality. He literally proved Blue Co, sporting directors, Maresca, and anyone who doubted him in the summer completely wrong. Now it's about that this consistency continues, and that goes the same for every player in this team. But he put up such a good performance as he could, and that tells you that our sporting director's knowledge about selling and signing players is not that great. But at the same time, they are dictated by the owner's AI data recruitment strategy. So they just looking at data, but why couldn't they find anything with Chalobah? I mean, you can't only rely upon data. You can use it as a complement, as a tool, but you have to also watch the players when they're actually playing with your own eyes. But most importantly, you need to ask the manager what he wants to do, but I believe Maresca has no power. It was an amazing comeback for Chalobah. I'm so happy with him. He is proper shells. But one thing that also really annoys me is that he doesn't have any plot armor here at Chelsea. It's already scripted that he's going to be sold in the summer. He has already a price tag worth 40 million on him. The manager has only been able to assess him one game. It's not like the owners is going to wait to the summer and see how Chalobah performs. Nope, they have already decided that Trev is going to be sold for pure profit, which is absolutely criminal. That is not how you run a football club if you want to back your manager, if you want to be as successful as you can with your squad building. But that is not lying in the owner's interest, and the only one that could literally save him is Enzo Maresca, that he would back Chalobah and explain to the owners that I'm not accepting this. I want to keep Chalobah. He will be vital for me. So it's absolutely crazy and it's very sad, but I'm still going to cheer on Chalobah until the very end. Another thing that I need to continue with is, let's say Levi Colwill comes back from his knock or injury now. Is he going to start then against City, or will Maresca continue with Chalobah and Tosin, because they built a sort of partnership and chemistry now in this game and has gained momentum? Is Maresca going to destroy that? We have to wait and see. That's also a problem. Another problem I had to touch upon in terms of a squad building. We have new centre backs pairing every single month in this team. If you want to have consistency and build a strong defense, you need to have consistency and building that partnership between the defenders. If we're moving further into what happened in the game very briefly, I think we started with urgency, the right type of energy, but we struggled to create some really clear-cut chances. We were finding good space in the final third, but we couldn't really get anything out of it. And it wasn't until like the 45-minute mark or something where James received the ball from a corner, and then he took a shot outside the box. He deflected on a defender from Wolves and in the right path where Tosin was, and he could just aim left or right in the net and score. And just a few minutes after that, before the first half ended, I don't know if we got complacent or what happened, but we conceded an equalizer from a corner. And we missed the header, and Sanchez collected the ball, but he couldn't get a grip and collect the ball, so he lost it. And therefore Wolves Doherty could just tap it in an open net, and we conceding yet again from a Sanchez mistake. It's 1-1 at the break. My talking point 2 is going to be around Robert Sanchez before we continue with a brief match summary. I talked about that Trevor Chalobah don't have any plot armor, but do you know who has? Robert Sanchez. Because he has made, I think it's 4 or 5 errors this season that has led to goals. And that is only errors that has led to goals. Imagine all the errors he has made that has almost led to goals. For me, Robert Sanchez is error prone. And I don't think he can eliminate that from his game. I hope he will, but I don't have confidence in that. Maresca is defending him. It's weird, he's not defending other players in this team. He's being very harsh on some players, which I understand, but in terms of other players, he's defending them completely. A few things that Maresca mentioned before the season started was that if you're going to play in my starting 11, you're gonna need to prove that, both in the training ground, in terms of your mentality, the way you're acting, as well as on the pitch. And Sanchez is not doing that to the levels we need at Chelsea if we want to reach top 4. If we continue then, in the second half, we were re-energized, going in, continuing with that urgency and energy, and we were more positive going forward. I thought we created better chances, and at the hour mark, and a few minutes later after that, we scored 2 goals to kill the game. The first one is coming from a cross, delivered by Madueke on the wing. And he found Kieran Dewsbury-Hall, who could flick it further past the Wolves defender, and Cucurella was attacking the box on the blind side and could acrobatically tap it past and finish past Jose Sa in the net. And we're taking the lead 2-1. Cucurella also showing how the job is done when you get the chances in front of goal. And then a few minutes later, we extended the lead from a delicious set piece delivery from Cole Palmer, who found Chalobah. He wins his aerial battle, steers the ball with his head on the left side, and was going to be 3-1, but Madueke taps it in, and I was very nervous that it was going to be ruled off offside, and then I would have been going crazy. But even if Madueke steals the goal, the most important thing is that we're scoring and winning the game, and we managed to see throughout the win in the end, despite Wolves creating a few chances. So the most important thing, we're getting back into winning ways. We haven't won since before Christmas, which is over a month ago. And we need to build this momentum, gaining back the confidence and feel of winning. We saw some substitutions. We brought in Gusto. We brought out James. He had played like 75 minutes. I think that was too much. I'm very afraid, and I want us to be cautious with the injury-prone players we have in this team. And one of them is Reece James. And look what happened with Lavia when we rushed him back. Boom, he's out again for multiple weeks. Maresca is playing a bold game here with Reece James. Luckily, he has managed to survive so far, but I think we're rushing him back. He's getting too much game time. I'm not against that because I love Reece James. He was rock solid, our second best player on the pitch after Chalobah. But I'm a bit afraid there, and I think if he's continued to receive this many minutes, he's gonna get re-injured again. Some more substitutions. Tarek George got his Premier League debut, I think. He looked pretty nervous, but it's always nice to see a young academy guy getting a minutes in Premier League. We also saw João Felix coming in for a few minutes. We're resting Palmer. Palmer looked very tired and fatigued. We brought in the Sassi as a right back again, which I don't understand. We also brought in Jadon Sancho. Now, if we continue further before ending the video with a few talking points. We just talked about Reece James. I can continue him a little bit. He was tremendous defensively wise as well. So reliable, always making the right decision. Matheus Cunha and the wingers they had, they could not get past him. James was very dominant on his side. And we're gonna need that type of defending performance when we're facing City. You see, and you also seeing that Reece James is actually growing into this captain role. I think he's stepping up there. He's been a reserve, maybe a shy person, but I think he has grown in to become a more leader. You see him being more vocal and encouraging players and demanding stuff out there, and all praise goes to James for that. When it comes to Madueke, I think he has a good performance if you think of stats, making a hockey assist, so to say, also scored a goal. And he was dangerous there out on the wing, you know. Aitnori struggled so much that Vito Pereira, Wolves manager, had to swap into the other flank because he couldn't stop Madueke, and he is extremely dangerous with his pace, timing of dribbling, getting past players. At the same time, I feel like he can also get complacent. When he's scoring the first goal or making something great in the game, he switched off a little bit. And Maresca mentioned that as well, and he has mentioned that throughout the whole season. Pochettino did last season. And I don't know when Madueke is going to wake up and stop with that sort of habit. Maybe he won't. I don't know. I hope though. So that's something we need to look out for. Noni, that's something he needs to improve, and that goes the same for every player in this team. Next and short little talking point is going to be that Caicedo is unfortunately suspended now. He has received too many yellow cards, and I don't think he's going to be able to play against City, which is a massive loss. So what will the sporting directors do? Will they help Maresca and recall Santos and Ugo Chukwu, and we're getting back a midfielder to City? Who are we going to play there? You tell me. So I don't think Maresca has any power there. It's only up to the owners and directors that has the power to do so. It's going to be Chalobah versus Blue Co, directors, Maresca for the rest of the season. And we're picking up 3 crucial points that we desperately need of. So we take this momentum forward ahead of City game, and hopefully we can get something there. This is all for my match review and talking points video. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments down below. And if you're brand new here, make sure to like this video, subscribe to my page, hit that notification bell so you never miss when it comes to drops, and CFCexplained is out.